We were super excited to have made it to Jasper National Park in Alberta. Spanning over 11,000 square kilometres and with over 990 kilometres of hiking trails, there is plenty to explore in this outdoor paradise. We had heaps planned, including a Maligne Lake cruise to Sprirt Island, hiking Valley of the Five Lakes and lots more. Come join us in Jasper National Park.
Hello everyone, welcome to Jasper National Park of Canada.
Yeah, so we're going to spend the next 3 days exploring the park, and this is bucket list for us, so bucket list ticked, so let's go.
Let's go. Good morning everyone from beautiful Maligne Lake in Jasper National Park.
So today we're doing the Maligne Lake cruise to Sprirt Island. We're super pumped. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Maligne Lake, the largest glacially fed lake in the Canadian Rockies and Sprirt Island, is located 14 kilometers up the lake from the boat docks, and the only ways to get there is by going on the cruise or by hiring a canoe if you fancy that. We booked the Maligne Lake cruise online months in advance as it is extremely popular. It cost 82 Canadian dollars per person at the time of the purchase. It was a bit of a splurge for us, but it was at the top of our list of things to do.
The journey out to Sprirt Island takes about 40 minutes, and the views along the way are nothing short of breathtaking. The boat will cruise along the smooth Emerald Lake where you'll be surrounded by mountains and subalpine forest. We didn't have the clearest of days, but the clouds over the mountains added a sense of mystery. The crew were super friendly and they gave plenty of information along the whole journey about the geology, the flora and fauna, and also about the First Nations that once inhabited the area. Alright, so we've made it out to Sprirt Island.
It is amazing everyone.
So let's check it out.
Once you arrive at the Sprirt Island, you'll be let off the boat to walk a short loop hike that has a viewpoint that looks back at the iconic image of Sprirt Island and the valley behind. Unfortunately, you only have 15 minutes, which is a little rush as a place like this, with such beauty, you just want to take it all in. Also, as you can see, Sprirt Island is not always an island. During spring, when the snow melts and there's heavy rain, the water level rises enough to cut the island off from the shore. The rest of the year, like when we visited, is just connected to the mainland by a narrow strip of land. Everyone, we are now on the Maligne Lake Trail, which is 2.7 kilometer loop hike.
It starts at the Maligne Lake boat dock, and hopefully we can see some moose at this lake.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We were not done with Maligne Lake yet. We wanted to explore it a little more, so we hit up the Moose Lake Loop Trail, a short 1.7 kilometer loop that starts off beside Maligne Lake before heading through the forest to join up with Moose Lake. The best time to see the moose is in the morning, but even if you don't see any, the views are stunning anyways. Alrighty, so that was Moose Lake. So there was no moose, as expected, but it is super beautiful.
It is, yeah.
So anyway, we're going to head back now and head on to our next destination.
Hey, we're at Mailigne Canyon. Are we going to hike along the canyon?
Yeah, so there were 6 bridges that crossed the canyon and we're going to go see them all now. So let's go.
Let's go. After exploring Maligne Lake, our next stop was Maligne Canyon, which is located off Maligne Lake Road on the way back to Jasper Town. Exploring both Maligne Lake and Canyon is a great one-day itinerary.
The Maligne Canyon Trail is a 4.3 kilometer loop that follows along the side of the stunning Slot Canyon. The trail starts from the Maligne Canyon car park, which can get really busy as this is one of the most popular destinations in Jasper. but you can start from the other end of the trail at the 5th or 6th bridge car parks. This will save you the hassle of trying to find a park. Maligne Canyon was formed over thousands of years by rushing water that is cut up to 50 meters deep into the sandstone walls. The canyon is about 2 kilometers long, with waterfalls and blue rushing water running through it. There are 6 bridges along the way that you can cross, giving you a great vantage point looking into the canyon. So you don't have to do the whole trail. Most people just go down to the 3rd bridge and then come back. So it's well worth it just to keep on going, and you get away from the crowds and you still get to see some stunning views. Alrighty, so we've walked all 6 bridges, and that was a really awesome little hike, and I think my favorite was the 3rd bridge.
Yeah, mine is either the 1st bridge or the 3rd bridge, because they have like a powerful canyon. Yeah.
So there you go, the 3rd bridge, or the 1st.
Yeah.
There you go. We'll see you later. Bye.
See you later.
Alrighty, so we're at Jasper Brewing Company, and we got ourselves a flight of beers, and now we're going to drink these bad boys now. Alright, so we got ourselves some poutine here, a Canadian classic and a Mexican classic, loaded nachos. Oh yeah, can't wait to dig in, we're hungry.
Hello everyone, we are at the Valley of the 5 Lakes, and today we are going to do the loop hike, which is 4.5 kilometers, which take us to the 5 lakes around this area.
Yeah, so today the sun has decided to come out, so it's a perfect day for hiking, so let's go.
Ooh, let's go. To
get to the trailhead of Valley of the 5 Lakes, you'll need to drive 9 kilometers south of Jasper Town on the Icefields Parkway. The Valley of the 5 Lakes Loop Trail is a moderate hike with 5 stunning, colourful lakes along the way. The trail starts off on a flat path going through the forest, and then after about 1 kilometre you'll reach a junction to the looped section. So we went right and did the loop in reverse. This was by accident, but you can do the trail in any direction. So then after about 1.7 kilometres you'll eventually reach the first lake, or in our case the 5th lake. And words really can't do this place justice. These lakes are absolutely stunning. Alright, so we've made it to the 5th lake. It is absolutely awesome. Check it out.
We were blown away by the first lake, and it only got better. The rest of the lakes are close together with just short walks through the forest. Each lake has its own unique character and color, reflecting the surrounding mountains and forests. The trail will take about 4 hours to complete, with plenty of stops along the way to admire the views. Definitely add this to your Jasper itinerary.
Alright, so we're now at lake number 4, and these lakes are absolutely beautiful. Gatorade blue, crystal clear.
Yeah, look how blue it is. Amazing. Alrighty, we are at leg number 2.
Yeah, so if you haven't noticed, we are doing this in reverse order, but that's the way the trail takes you. But anyways, this place is amazing.
Oh yeah, it's blown my mind.
Yeah, so let's go. What are you eating, little friend? What are you eating? What's that? Is it delicious? What you got? Look at this little guy. Oh, is that your home? Oh, you're going home. Bye.
Alright, so that's it for the Valley of the Five Lakes. So we came here blind, we hadn't seen any pictures before. So you can see from our reaction, we were so blown away.
Yeah, I kept saying the whole time, stop giving me things to take photos of. But yeah, so now we're off to Pyramid Lake, so let's go.
Let's go.
Alright, so we've made it to Pyramid Lake.
Yeah, and behind us here is Pyramid Island.
We're gonna go check it out now, so let's go.
Let's go. Just a short drive from Jasper Town is Pyramid Lake that is located at the foot of Pyramid Mountain. We didn't have much time here, so we just explored Pyramid Island. This small island is accessed via footbridge, and from the island you get to see an amazing views of the lake and Pyramid Mountain that stands tall over you. There are plenty of seats dotted around the island where you can relax, take in the views, and if you have more time than we did, there are other activities in the area, including boating and hiking trails.
Alrighty, so we're staying at Whistler's Campground while staying at Jasper. It's the biggest campground in Jasper and has full amenities, showers, flush toilets and all of that jazz. It's also really close to town, like just a 5-minute drive, so you can have access to laundry out there, restaurants, supermarket, souvenirs, anything you want there. So let's check out the campsite. As you can see, the campsite isn't the biggest in the world, but it had enough room for us, and it also had a picnic table that was perfect to have a beer after a long day of exploring, and it doesn't get much better than that. We hope you enjoyed the video, and if you're looking for more videos on the Canadian Rockies, check out our Canada playlist.